Hey everyone, Val here. I am sitting down to my breakfast. I drank my 8 ounces of fiber, which is, I use Benefiber. The nutritionalist suggested Metamucil. She said every morning to have 8 ounces. I put mine in a glass and mix it with water and take my vitamins with it. Makes it go down really quick because I take glucosamine for my knees. I take a vitamin for my eyes, and then I take my 1-a-day vitamin. The eye doctor suggested, the eye doctor I had down in Chesterfield said that he thought that I had the degenerative eye disease, and he told me to start taking the eye care vitamins. So I started doing that. When I came up here and saw an eye doctor here where I live now, he said he didn't see that. So he said maybe very slightly, but not enough to worry about. So macular degeneration. But he said he doesn't see that in there, but he said go ahead and continue taking the eye vitamins. So I do take those every morning. I take my eyes, my 1-a-day for women over 50, and then I take 2 pills of the glucosamine, chondroid, and MSM for my knees. So I just took that with my Benefiber that the nutritionalist suggested Metamucil, but I have Benefiber in the house, so I'm going to go ahead and use that up first. Anyway, my breakfast this morning is oatmeal. I have a half a cup of oatmeal, half a cup of yogurt, and bananas in here, and that's going to be my breakfast for today. When I finish breakfast and my Bible study reading, I am going to run to Food Lion and pick up a few groceries for the week. I'm going to come home. I'm going to make a batch of chocolate fudge. I'm going to make a batch of peanut butter fudge. I'm going to take those tomorrow when I set up for the craft fair. The ladies at the Belmont Women's Club are going to do bake sale. So I told them I would make fudge. Fudge is always a good seller at the bake sales. So I'll cut it up in the morning and put it into small baggies, you know, individual baggies, so somebody can just pick up a piece or two if they want it. And that'll be that. And then my son is going to come over around lunchtime and have lunch with me, and he's going to help me load my car with all of the craft fair stuff so that I'm ready to go in the morning. I think I can get there. I think the doors open at 9 o'clock. I can get there, set up. They're open for setup until 3, and then that's it. We're ready to go for Saturday. It's getting closer. I've only got a couple of days. I'm getting excited for it. I know I have enough product there, so I'm ready for the craft fair. The bags I made yesterday turned out nice. I thought they turned out nice. The only thing I would do different next time is I would probably put a little interfacing in them to make them a little bit stiffer. But I think for the first run, I think they turned out good. I would use them. I mean, I would use them for knitting or whatever. They're little sewing bags, so I would definitely use them. They're cute enough. So I'm going to get out of my way. I'm going to eat my breakfast, and then I'm going to head to Food Lion. I think I'll just go to the one closest to me. That way I can get in and out. I'm going to look at my shoe boxes once more. There is a Family Dollar next to Food Lion. I don't know if it's or a Dollar General, one or the other. I don't remember, but I'm good. I don't remember if I need anything health kit wise left to go in those shoe boxes or not. I'm going to look at them one more time before I leave. I want to make sure that they're all set up because I need to take those to the church on Sunday, so I need to put those aside. And then figure out what's left to do, I guess, for the craft fair. I think I'm almost there. So as far as, I know I need to get my change together because I'm going to take cash. And then I think I got to get my bags together because I do want to take some grocery bags with me so that if somebody wants a bag, I'll have some bags. I think that's about it. So I'm almost ready. I'm excited. I really am excited. So let me eat my breakfast. Let me do a little Bible study here. And head out to Food Lion. I'll catch you when I get back. I'm back from Food Lion. Took off in my car. The engine light had come on. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. I called Steve. He's going to put it on the meter tonight and try to figure out why the engine light's on. I only have 75,000 miles on this car. So it's a 2014. I haven't driven it a lot because I always had my work car to drive. So I didn't drive my personal car. Never had to drive it to work or anything like that. So I'm not sure. It doesn't act like anything's wrong with it. Steve's going to check it tonight. Probably, I don't know, just a little, it's driving normal. I don't know what it is. So anyway, Food Lion wasn't that busy. They had a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stockers in there, stocking shelves. So I got pretty much everything I wanted. I'm going to show you my haul. Starting out, I did find the Applewood rub. They had the shelves stocked. I didn't find this last week, but they had it this week, so I got that. I got a California rolls. My son and I can split this for lunch. He's going to come over to help me pack my car with the stuff for the craft fair. And I got some spinach and cheese tortellini. See if he wants to make a pesto sauce, or I can make a pesto sauce or something and cook a few of those for us. I got some low sodium chicken broth because I ran out of that. I have my Chiponi zero sugar Greek yogurt, vanilla flavored. I have my cream of chicken. I bought 2 cream of chickens because I made like a little pasta something the other day and it needs a little more broth in it. So I think I'm going to put some cream of chicken in there and kind of soup it up a little bit. Steve wants fresh cranberries for Thanksgiving, so I bought some fresh cranberries. I've never made fresh cranberries before. It's calling for like a cup of sugar, which is not going to happen. I'm not going to throw a cup of sugar in there, but I will cook the cranberries up. There's a little hole in the bag. And maybe add a touch of sugar, but if he wants sugar, he's going to have to add his own to his own bowl. I got a cantaloupe, got some cut broccoli. The steaks were on sale. They had the New York strips on sale. They had them marked down from $13.99 a pound to $7.99 a pound. So that was a big savings. I got 2 packs of those. That's my favorite type of steak if we're going to eat steak. But I have a hard time paying like $14 a pound for it. It just doesn't happen. So when I saw those, I grabbed those. Steve wanted some more Nesquik, got that. I got another pack of the sugar-free Jellos. I got some asparagus. They had the asparagus marked down, and it looks really good. It's the smaller stalks, which we like, so it looked good. I got some of that, and then I got some bacon. I'm going to wrap Steve's in bacon and then grill it on the stovetop here. And then I got turkey bacon for myself. So I'll probably put some turkey bacon on mine. They had these little steaks. So I got the low sodium. But they had the honey and there's like 2 other flavors. They had these marked 2 for $4. So I got 4 of those. 18 eggs. Food Lion brand. I got 1 pack of the Yasso bars. 2% milk for Steve. Steve wanted bread. I found this bread because he likes the old time or the Italian breads. So, but this is keto friendly. It's 40 calories, 8 grams of fiber, 6 net carbs. It says it's keto friendly. So I'll try that. I'll see if he likes that. In case I want to have a sandwich or something. Got a pineapple. Steve wants yams for Thanksgiving, and our Thanksgiving is next weekend. We're doing it a week early with the kids. So I bought 4, there's actually 4 in here, 4 large yams to cook those. I don't eat yams, I don't eat sweet potatoes, and he's going to add loads of sugar and stuff in them, so I know I'm not going to eat them. but I don't eat them anyway. I got 2 baked potatoes to go with our steak. I got the Food Lion thin crust Mexican style pizza. I got 2 of those. Those are actually really good. And Steve likes the thin crust. And the only other pepperoni thin crust I could find was Red Baron. So I got 1 of those and 2 of those and a pack of 4 facial tissues. Do you know a little box of tissues is like $2 now? But if you buy this, it's like $1.25 a piece if you buy the 4-pack. But that's ridiculous. They used to sell these like 99 cents or something. 79 cents, 99 cents. They're $2 a box now. Crazy. Here's my haul. All right, how do you think I did? I have, let's see what we got here. Now I did get some meat, so these are the prices in our store. And these are my discounts. I actually got a really good discount on the New York strips there. Taxes and total is $148.64. There you go. $148, y'all. Pretty soon we aren't going to be able to afford to eat. That's crazy. Okay. Catch you in a little bit. I got to put this food away. Alright, now that my groceries are put away, I'm going to make a couple batches of fudge for tomorrow for the bake sale. So I'm going to do a batch of chocolate and a batch of peanut butter. And this is the easiest recipe ever for fudge. There's no stirring. So I have 3 cups of chocolate chips. If you put a few extra in there, it's not going to hurt anything. Alright, so I got 3 cups of chocolate chips and 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. And that's all it is. If you want to add a teaspoon of vanilla after it's finished, you can do that. You can also add a pinch of salt if you want. I skipped the salt and I skipped the vanilla. I used to make it like that, but it doesn't taste any different either way. So I prefer not to have the salt. I don't need the vanilla because I want it to taste like chocolate, not vanilla anyway. So once I get this all, just the 3 cups of chocolate chips and the can of the sweetened condensed milk. And this is the regular. I have the fat-free for when I make it for Steve and I and the kids for Thanksgiving or Christmas. I'm just going to use the fat-free in ours. And I'm going to turn it on to a medium heat. And I've done this recipe before on my channel. So once it's on a medium heat, I'm just going to stir the chips into the sweetened condensed milk. And it's going to start melting. And we're just going to let it melt until there's no more chips left in there. It's all just smooth. And it's done, and that's it. So I'm not going to leave it just sitting and just walk away. I am going to come and stir it occasionally. Well, I mean, I'm going to keep an eye on it and keep it stirring because it'll start melting pretty quick. Once it starts melting, it doesn't take long for it to melt down. Like I said, this is like the easiest ever, maybe 5 minutes, and half of that is getting all of your ingredients together. So let it melt for a minute. I'm going to throw my can here into the trash. And I like to keep everything clean, so I'm just going to wipe up that little bit of spill that I have there. I've already got my pans ready. What I do is I'll take a 8x8 or a 9x9 pan and I line it with aluminum because that makes it come out really, really easy. Once I put it in there, I'm going to stick it in the refrigerator. You can cover it over if you want to. Let it sit overnight. And then when I take it out in the morning, I just lift the whole thing out and then peel the aluminum foil off it and cut it into whatever size I want to cut it into. This is going to be for sale, so I'm going to probably cut it into medium-sized pieces and put 1 to 2 pieces into a sandwich baggie or a snack baggie or something, and take it up to the sale. This is half melted already. I don't know if you can see in there. I want to go ahead and leave it onto the fire here. Now you might want to take a spoon from time to time and just get those chips off there so it melts up good. I am excited about the show this weekend. I'm ready and I'm looking forward to it. I will make sure that I show you my setup once I get everything set up. I'll take you along with me on Friday and I'll show you the setup for the show. And then Saturday, I'll let you know how everything's going. I'll try to take some footage of some of the other booths and what they have and kind of see what's going on. It's coming pretty well here. It's almost smooth. I just want to make sure all the chips are melted. But this is a consistency here. If you can see that, it's pretty thick. And then once you put it in the pan, put it in the refrigerator. I've never had this not harden. Never. I've never had an issue with this fudge. So this fudge is actually done. Because I don't see any chips left in it, I'm going to go ahead and cut off my fire and dump it into my pan. And these potbelly pans here are a little tough to tip over when they're full of stuff. There's a weight distribution issue with them. They're pretty pans, but not 100% functional. I got most of that out of there. I'm going to wash this pan in just a minute and use it for the peanut butter fudge. That one only got one pan that I'm using here. So let me get another spoon and get this down in here. Are y'all ready for Thanksgiving? Let me know what your desserts are going to be. Put it in the comment section below. I'm going to do pumpkin pie. I'm going to do a chocolate pie. And my son wants chocolate chip cookies and ice cream. So I will make some homemade chocolate chip cookies. He said, go ahead and use store-bought if you want. But no, I'm going to make the chocolate chip cookies like Toll House. And then I'll get some vanilla ice cream because that's what he wants. And I appreciate that he's going to take time off to be able to come and have Thanksgiving with us a week early. So I know he'll have to work Thanksgiving. And I know the other kids will have their own stuff to do on Thanksgiving. So we're going to do it the weekend before. Alright, how pretty is that? I'm going to stick that in the refrigerator and I'm going to make my peanut butter fudge. So I will catch up with everybody in a little bit. Now one thing I will say about safety in the kitchen and cooking to make food safe is I always cook my chocolate fudge first. And that's because I'm using the same pan and stuff that I'm using for the peanut butter, even though I am washing it. I don't want to take a chance of getting peanut butter into the chocolate because I have a family member that's allergic to peanuts. And if he was to get some of the peanuts in with the chocolate, then he would have an allergic reaction. So I want to do the same thing when I'm baking for others. I'm going to do my chocolate first, so it's pure chocolate and there's no chance of getting peanut butter in it. And then I'll do my peanut butter second for anybody who likes the peanut butter. I happen to like both, but I want to keep the chocolate safe. So that's just a little tip for y'all. Now for the peanut butter fudge, I use the Reese's peanut butter chips that you can find in the cooking aisle of the store. And this is really, really thick. So I am cutting that off. I smell the peanuts in it. And I'm gonna pour it in the pan. Now this came out in one big chunk. There's really nothing else in this bowl to scrape off. Alright, let me get this spread out. How easy was that, y'all? That was about as easy as it can be. Our peanut butter fudge is ready to be covered and be put in the refrigerator. And we're all done making our fudge. So I think I'm going to start lunch. My son should be here by 12:30. I think it's around 12:15 now. I'm going to start my lunch and get ready for my son. As you can see, all the boxes are gone. My son has loaded everything into the car. It was at like 80 degrees out today, but it's looking good now. It's a little bit windy out there. The leaves are coming down, but nice anyway. Steve's gonna look at the car tonight and see why the engine light's on, put it on the machine. I'm going to go in and start dinner. So we're going to, oh, it's dark in here. I'm going to be cooking a couple of steaks. I got baked potatoes in the oven and I'm going to do asparagus wrapped in bacon. I'm going to use turkey bacon for mine. So I'm going to get started with my dinner. Dinner is just about ready and Steve's home. He's outside putting a check on my car to see what the engine light is about. So as soon as he comes in, we're going to probably be eating dinner. And that's all I have for today. So I hope you've enjoyed today's vlog. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. And I will catch you all tomorrow. Bye now.